Creative by Scamper and how to be innovative by the trick of the high QT puzzle. Okay. Two more dimensions to be an entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur is a proactive and a risk taker. Proactive. Just to open the discussion again. Do you believe in free will or determinism?
Both. Has to be balanced.
Free will, you have the choice to do whatever you want to do, or determinism, it's written and it's out of your control.
Something that we choose with free will and then be deterministic with it.
Yeah.
The combination of both should be there. With the free
So
will,
both?
Yeah, balance. Both.
Balance?
Yes. With the free will, you select what you like.
Okay.
Once you select that, you have to be deterministic towards it.
Okay. Can you support this the idea? You have both. You have the free will, no determinism.
Because then it's your choice. Whether you have to pay the cost, but it's your choice, isn't it?
Yeah. But there's something out of my control may happen.
Yeah. But with the same time, you can change the things. I mean, there are rules, and if you want to play the game, you have to follow the rules.
Of course.
But still, it's your choice, isn't it? To play the game or not to play.
No fate or destiny.
Yeah, free will is free also.
Out of your control, isn't it?
Sometimes.
It's our religion. There's fate and destiny. Something out of your control. Or extremely free will. No, it's limited. It's limited. You may have the choice to do everything, but there's fate, there's destiny. If you do some conceptual mapping, free will, insane, determinism, kids, fate and destiny. You are free will, except kids, insane people, and destiny. There's some destiny out of your control. You have to believe that. But a holistic view, you can make your own choices. You are reactive or proactive, in other words. Are you reactive or proactive? Proactive people always saying, I'm responsible as a person. I take initiatives. I choose my action, attitudes, and moods. I don't blame others for my wrong mistakes or actions. I do the right thing without being asked, even when no one is looking. They are proactive people. They can create their own weather. Okay. If you read the 7 habits of highly effective people, one of them to be proactive.
About Stephen Covey. And I think
Yes,
he has
Stephen.
got like 8 habits as well. So Stephen Covey initially, he launched these 7 habits around 20 years ago, from effectiveness to effective people. About 10 years ago, he got 8 habits as well, which is
Monday morning,
effectiveness to
and
greatness.
it's raining.
So he has got a new version.
Gray,
I know that.
melancholy day.
I just want to
On a day like this, maybe we can be excused for feeling gray and melancholy ourselves. We get into a mood, and the whole day seems to go badly. Don't you feel better when the weather outside is great? Well, what if you could carry your own weather within you? When you carry your weather with you, you can choose to be consistent regardless of how people treat you. That's what it means to be proactive. Being reactive is the opposite of being proactive, not taking responsibility for our own life. You always see yourself as a victim of the weather, of your moods, of someone who has it in for you. We have the power and the freedom to choose, to create our own weather each day.
You can create your own weather. You may know some people who are victims all the time, blaming others for their own mistakes. Please stay away from them. There is some kind of negative power comes from the reactive people to you, and you'll be upset if your colleagues are reactive. Try to be proactive. Try to create your own weather with you. Always look to the positive effect, not the negative one. The choice is yours. I need 2 volunteers, please. 2 volunteers. Okay, please come. Another one, please come. Okay. Please welcome our 2 volunteers. Okay. One, choose one. Choose color. Choose one bottle. Water. Okay. Please come in front of both sides. You are going to read some statements. Okay? Both, you are going to read some statements. You get to decide which person should check up his or her bottle. His bottle. Which one should check up his bottle? Firmly, please. Okay? Reactive, which holds the cola. You representing the reactive behavior, and proactive, which holds the water. Okay? You are going to read some statement. Say proactive or reactive. And if they say proactive, you check your bottle. If they say reactive, check your.
It's gonna explode.
Okay. Read and say. Your sister ruins your favorite shirt and is torment her room. Screams. Reactive. Reactive. Check it firmly.
Firmly.
Yeah. Okay. Your little sister keep asking you to read to her and you don't want to, but you decide to do it anyway. Proactive. Proactive. Yeah, proactive. Check it. Somebody cuts you off in traffic, so you're screaming at him. Reactive. Someone offers you drug and you say no. Proactive. Your best friend says something that hurts your feeling and you decide he must be having a bad day. So blow it up. Reactive. You feel like you are being scheduled for too many long shifts at work, but instead of complaining to your co-workers, you talk to your manager. Proactive. Your mom says we need to talk, and you say not now because you know it's going to end up a fight. With a fight. Proactive. Proactive.
Because you are avoiding.
Your dad makes a really ridiculous comment in front of your friends, so you yell at him and tell him to leave you alone. Reactive. Please open the bottles. Open the 2 bottles. Open it now. Yeah. It's going to explode. It's a reactive deal. Do you feel like the reactive bottle? Reactive will explode. Blaming other all the time, you will explode. Thank you. Thank you. You can take it. Reactive people are like this bottle. The pot gets shaped up and eventually will explode. Proactive people are more like the water bottle. They think before they respond and you can shake them up all you want, but nothing happens. Please be proactive and try to create your own windows. Should you become an entrepreneur? You know Khaoot? Yeah? Please try to On your smartphone, you have an internet. Write down Khaoot on Safari, on a web browser. Yeah. Open your browser. Open your smartphone. You don't have? Okay. That one we can have one. Write down Khaoot. And no internet. There's no internet. No internet. I can check it, but I want to display it. I can check from my smartphone. Yeah, it will be a game, but I'll give you the code. I'll give you a code to enter so you can join it.
What's the big? Learning games?
Yeah, not, I'll give you a code and you put it and you'll be joined.
Yeah, but I have different kinds of results.
It's Khaoot.it. K-A-H, not K-H, K-A-H. K-A-H-O-O-T.
Okay, that's the word. So, click the
Maybe
word.
learning. Okay. Give it no. I write down the code and you can enter it. Okay, we'll skip this. It's a type of competition you can make in your classroom. It's a web-based game. You put some questions and the student will join it, and then some figures will show who is the winner, who is rapidly answers the question, will get some credit, and this is very interesting with your students. A lot of competition exists, and a winner feels like he's a proactive people. Okay, risk-taking decision maker. We'll do some simulation game. It's a very unusual problem, unusual situation. Were used by USA Army. You and your companion have just survived the crash of a small plane. Imagine that situation, okay? You and your companion, we can form the same groups again. Okay? But we'll describe the situation first. You and your companion have just survived the crash of a small plane. Both the pilot and co-pilot were killed in the crash. Okay. It's mid-January, and you are in northern Canada. The daily temperature is 25 below zero, and the nighttime temperature is 40 below zero. There's snow on the ground, and the countryside is wooded with several creeks crisscrossing the area. The nearest town is 20 miles away. How many kilos? I think 36. 36. The nearest town is 20 miles away. You are all dressed in city clothes appropriate for a business meeting. Okay. Your group of survivors managed to salvage the following item. Again, your group of survivors, these form the same groups again, okay? The situation, it's you are survived from a crash of a small plane, the daily temperature 20 below zero, 25 below zero, at night will be 40 below zero. You are dressed as you are going to make a meeting. The pilot and the co-pilot were killed in the crash. Your group of people, your group of survivors, managed to salvage the following items. You have to decide as a group, you are walking to the nearest town or will stay for help to get rescue. And according to that decision, please find appropriate order of these items. The first one is the most important one, and so on. Okay? You can salvage the following item: a bowl of steel wool, okay, a small axe, a loaded pistol, newspaper, can of Crisco shortening, newspaper, one per person, cigarette lighter, without fluid, extra shirt and pants for each survivor, 20 by 20 feet of piece of heavy-duty canvas to make a camp. Sectional air map made of plastic, 2 liters of soft drinks, canvas, family-sized chocolate bar, one per person. Your task as a group is to list the above 12 items in order of importance for your survival. List the uses for each. You must come to agreement as a group. As a group, you have to make some consensus. Okay, we will form the group again. With one group, again, the same groups again. Okay, try to list the item according to its importance. But first, decide you are going to walk to the nearest town or you are going to stay. It's an unusual situation. What's your decision, to stay or to leave?
No, we want to leave because we are thinking that some people may not come to rescue. Because plane has crashed. If the people are very good and plane has crashed, so maybe airport can get signal and they can send someone to rescue. That is one approach. But we are thinking they may not come. So that's why we want to go. So first of all, our first priority is to make ourselves warm. Little bit more, so everyone takes extra clothes. After that, we want to go to the nearest town. So we need campus and map. So campus will tell the directions, and map will tell us which way we need to go.
It's a sectional air map.
Yes. Then we start to leave. At that time, we need something to drink, and then after that, something to eat to keep ourselves warm and healthy. So we take soft drinks and chocolates. Then it is northern Canadian, so maybe there can be beers. So for safety purpose, we take pistol with us. And then during traveling, we may have to stay so that we can keep ourselves warm. So we need something which we can make a fire. So we need steel wool, lighter, and newspaper. So that if we need, then we can make something to fire. After that, we want to go. So other things are less priority for us. According to our situation, like can of crisis, small axe, and heavy duty canvas, these are less priority for us. So we list them at the end.
Okay.
So this is our priority.
Thank you. Another group, please. Okay.
Okay.
In our group, we agreed on applying the rules of Maslow's hierarchy on this
Okay.
items. So we start with items which make us survive. So we chose extra T-shirt and heavy-duty guns. Then we chose for our safety a pistol and a small axe. Then we chose, this is also for safety, for food, survival. We chose soft drink and chocolates. Then we chose for our safety the compass and the map. And last we chose can of
Crisp
shortening and a bowl of steel food. Then for newspapers, we consider it as luxuries in this situation. We put it in the last one.
To warm up?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you. Go to the next section. You are ready? Okay.
So we decided to walk. Sorry, you can
You have the mic. Please start.
Okay, so our group decided that we just can go to the nearest town, and we are going to take with us the campus and the air map, and the third thing would be the extra shirts and pants, with also the steel wool, so we can use it also to cover them up. And then the food, the chocolate bars, and the soft drinks. Okay, and then we are going to protect ourselves by taking the pistol and the axe, so we can for protection and also for cutting woods if we need. And then the newspapers, in case we are going to make some fires, we can use it with the pistol also to cover our body up for heat, and also for using it to fire up some fire. And the last thing would be the cigarette without cigarette lighters without the fluid. We can use the metal things to start up a fire. And finally, the campfire.
Thanks. Again, this rescue game was created by USA Army, and there's some solution for the game. Okay, start.
So we decided to walk.
To walk
Yes, we decided to walk.
the nearest town,
Yes.
around 36
It
kilos.
was difficult to stay back, and walking with the hope of a rescue was better. So we decided to take clothes, extra clothes, to maintain the warmth. Then the map was necessary to find out to locate the place. Then campus, something to eat, like chocolate, soft drinks, and campus to again wrap ourselves. Pistol for the safety, newspaper again to like make a shield to protect ourselves, and then shortening, and then wool, axe, and lighter.
Okay, thank you. Mike, are you ready? Yeah. Okay, go on. You'll stay as a okay. Mhm.
We need first of all to make a short process. So we're going to use some sort of piece of heavy duty canvas together with the experts and planning for this project. Then we think of making fire. So in order to make fire, we need the pan, Crisco, and the sweet lighter, newspaper, start a small fire. Later on, we need small axe and chocolate. Definitely we need to eat because it's also a very important like but in order to eat, we have to have for each one we distribute some chocolate together with each of us drink like what we each one simple having this whole thing. Sorry? Yes, this is the safety meat. It's got bacon on the layer.
Okay.
We use the last one.
Thank you. Thank you. We have some groups left. Okay. Please be creative and put it to other use.
I think this depends on the situation. So I think they should be split into two groups. Group should stay by the airplane. The other group can bear walking to that
Okay.
distance. It is not short distance, by the way. So they have to pick some of the people to go to the nearest town. So it depends on that. Those items should be divided. Who will stay to keep some of those items? Who want to move? That's also
It's a good
yes.
idea, but in one condition, don't split. You have to stay together or move together.
This is it.
Yeah, I think they'll start with extra.
You decide to stay or leave?
Yeah, I mean,
Stay.
stay. It all depends on the even conditions, like day or night.
It's daylight. It's daylight. Yeah, it's day. And the daily temperature is 25 below you.
They move and I think they start with an extra shirt and they try to set the fire based on a ball of steel wood using the loaded pistol.
Okay. 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 This is all. Thank you.
We decided to move.
To move.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And we divided the things that we have more important and the less important.
Yeah.
And the first thing that we are thinking to take is the clothes. Okay. Well, because the weather is too cold, so we will use the clothes for warming up. And then we need something else for moving. Okay. So we will start moving. So we will take the canvas and nuts. Okay. So this is the second priority. Then we need something for supporting us while we are moving. So for making fire. Okay. So we will take the axe, lighter, and steel wood. Okay. And this will support us while we are moving. We decided to put the chocolate and the soft drink away for now because we will use the fire to warm the snow and make it less water. Okay, so you can drink.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay, then we will take the canvas. Okay, then we will take soft drinks and chocolate. This is at the end, and other things and the same priority, which is the newspaper, Crisco, and the other Crisco. Okay. And we will use axe for defending ourselves instead of taking the first.
Okay,
That's it.
thank you very much. Thank
I
you.
will just add.
Thank you.
Maybe you're thinking why we did not include caliber among the most important things and we put it on the last. It's because our group, based from Dr. Ibrahim's lecture, we decided that our group will be proactive. We will not be reactive. So if we see a bear or any wild animal coming to us, we will understand that the bear or the wild animals are just hungry. We will understand. So we don't need the caliber.
Other perspectives, yeah.
We need to be proactive.
Let me meet you.
Okay. For our group, so beforehand we classify these things in based on our basic needs as a person. Okay. So for the food, of course, we have the chocolate bars, 2 liters of drinks. And on how to control the temperature, extreme temperature, we have this extra shirt lighter and the newspaper, including the can of Crisco. For the safety and security, we have the small axe, including the loaded gun. And for the location, we have the compass maps. And for the shelter, we have the ball of steel wool and the heavy-duty canvas. So we come up with this idea on how to survive this on this particular scenario. First thing, our priority is to secure the cigarette lighter and the steel wool to keep us warm. Okay, and these two will be partnered. Okay, then afterwards we will secure our shirts, the extra shirts and pants to keep us warm again, and then followed by the can of vegetable oil. This can be used for a source of cup for drinking, and then followed by the heavy-duty canvas for our shelter, and then small axe for cutting some woods and partly for our protection, and then followed by chocolate as a source of food, and a newspaper again for creating fire. And then followed by pistol, again for protection, and secondly, to create some signals, sound signals for international device. And then we have the water for the drinking and for our first aid. And then lastly is the compass and air maps to cross the destination.
Thank you. Very close. Do you have any other ideas? Okay. As I say, this simulation game was created by USA Army and some experts in rescue find a solution. Those who decide to leave and to move will not survive. It's a long distance, 36 kilos, and you don't know the restrictions. And you are all dressed and you are going to meet some people. A business meeting. It's not my perspective, it's the expert of rescue. Okay, first, number one priority is how to make a fire. You are shocked. The pilot and co-pilot killed. You need to warm up your bodies. So, number one priority, cigarette lighter. It's without fluid, but it can spark. Yeah. And the second priority, steel wool. It's the only thing that can catch that spark in a wetted area. So, number one priority will be cigarette lighter. Number two will be steel wool, pistol. In the lowest priority. Why? It will be in the end of the list, number 12. Why?
Because it will encourage individuals to walk to the nearest town.
Of course. We are human beings. Those who have the power can force the group to obey him.
Oh my God.
Okay. So who holds the pistol can be a dominant and force you to obey him. So they put it in the lowest priority. It may be used as a signal. Some say that it's a good signal. But there's an alternative for a signal. The can itself. The lid of the can, you can shine it with the, and make a mirror. Okay? Okay. Sectional air map made of plastic, it's a part of the map. It's only part of the map. The sectional air map, which made of plastic, and the campus will be in the end of the list. Statistics says that maybe after 2 hours, the place of crash will be identified. The rescue team can spot, and it's nearest to the town, it's only 20 miles away. So you are going to get some help. But you have to warm up your body. You're still shocked. And when you are shocked, you lose energy faster than that. An entrepreneur usually faces these situations with some restricted information, unusual situation, which need unusual solution, which need an innovative way how to overcome the situation. Okay. In the marketplace, you can cooperate and you can compete. It's your choice to cooperate or be the market leader and compete. What do you prefer? Cooperate or compete to be? What do you prefer?
It depends at which stage you are really.
Okay. If we decide the market, market leader, market challenger, market followers, the market leader is number one in the industry. Market challenger are trying to challenge the market leader, and followers. Are you going to cooperate or compete? Cooperate to compete.
It's a ladder sort of thing. You go from one step to another to another.
Maybe. And maybe you prefer a window in the market and be an entrepreneur in that window. And compete with very few competitors.
Leaders compete, and then the followers and others, they have to.
Okay. It's a sort of a tricky question. Because, for example, Apple may be the market leader. Maybe the market leader, and the market challenger is Samsung, but they cooperate in some specific area. You know, the memberships in Apple made by Samsung. They cooperate. It's type of outsourcing. Do what you can do best, and then outsource the rest. Know your competitive advantage, and then you can outsource any other. Be focused. What do you have? Unique and special. And try to outsource others' resources. The idea is that you are not a Superman. You can't do all things together. You have to find some niche or window. You are very specialized in that one. You are very unique in that one. And then outsource the rest. Someone may think differently. Samsung made a lot of things. Samsung makes mobile phones, fridge, television, computers. Is that good, or to be specialized in a very narrow categories? If you are going to compare the equity of Apple and the equity of Samsung as a brand name, which one is the highest? Apple, maybe, because you may, for example, buy a calculator made by Samsung. And in the quiz, the calculator do something wrong. The image of Samsung in your mind will fall down. Be unique and different in one product, and then you can outsource to others. This is the point An entrepreneur, not a Superman. You can't do everything. You have to do one thing better and then try to outsource others. Okay, this is the end of our workshop. I'd like to get some feedback. How can I improve it? What is needed to be added for that workshop? Okay. There's no perfection in life. No perfection. Okay.
I think it's a good workshop, and I mean the idea or introducing the idea to us. I think maybe we need like a week or more than a week to know how to do these things and introduce what we have learned to our students. And just to have like the link between entrepreneurship and education. That means how actually because we just come from different background, we teach different courses, physics or business or English or statistics, whatever course we teach. So I think everybody has science or art. Then how to move this one forward to the students. The momentum, I just read that the momentum is keeping up pace, and momentum for the students is the most important criteria. So I think just having how in education and how using learning methods or teaching methods to emphasize and pass this message, not this message because the message can be passed orally, but in practice, taking some subjects outside the real world and asking the students, and of course led by the tutor himself, how to deal with these problems, even in small scale. If they can't think in small scale, they maybe with time, with learning or experience, they can just move forward. So we just have like a first year students, first course, and second year and fourth. Just kind of having like, it takes time. As we learn subjects and science, also we learn how to do things in integration or integral.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, another. What do you like or dislike in the workshop and how to improve it?
Okay, thank you for the workshop. It's very instructive. I like many things about it, but let me go straight into my concern. You've thankfully employed many videos and visuals and mind games, but the message was not always as clear and straightforward. So that's what I'm actually missing here. Like the message behind each video, what you wanted to tell us, what you wanted to instruct based on the material you are using was not very clear. So I guess with very little effort, you can tweak this.
Thank you. Ladies first. Do you like or dislike about the workshop?
First of all, thank you for your presentation, for the workshop. But it's very little comment. I would like to have more concentration in the development of mindset of student themselves, and like to provide us with experience done in other countries where they motivate the students to get their highest. And if they have some projects,
Thanks. Any other ideas? Other words, do you have any entrepreneurship experience in your life? Do you run your own business before? Yeah? Share it with us.
Yeah, I used to run my own shawarma business in my
Yeah,
country.
very good, yeah.
I have this very small shop. Unfortunately, the person was in Philippines.
Shawarma business?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you the lower
I used to.
cost in the industry or differentiated? Which policy you adopt? The lower cost producer in the industry or maybe differentiated?
More of the lower cost.
Both? Oh, good. It's very complicated. Okay. Anyone can share with us his experience as an entrepreneur? Okay, come on. How we are going to change our student entrepreneurship mindset to be an entrepreneur if we didn't experience any?
Like always financially driven, or if you are running a charity?
Charity, of course, yeah. It may be a charity, yeah.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the finances.
No,
but
it's
still you are running
related to
as
self-actualization, yeah.
You are contributing in the society.
Yeah.
Right? It has
You are an entrepreneur as a professor. You are investing in the student mind. They are your responsibility. If you build a lot of failure in your classroom, you have a bad feeling. It's your responsibility again. You are the leader. You can make them success or fail. You can make them respect you and your topic and then love, like it, or hate it. Thank you very much. Much appreciated your attendance. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Thank you.